Imagine love is not an emotion, but a force that can overcome time and space. Imagine the key to the survival of humanity was not science itself but a father's love for his daughter. In a world that is choking on dust and quiet, one man set sail in a boat not just to save the future but to rewrite what we believed we could do. This is Interstellar. In the near future, the world is dying, the stars have disappeared, the crops are dying and the wind blows non-stop. Dust storms sweep the desert like the ghosts of what used to be, choking the world in clusters of bursts. Humanity has turned inward, no longer gazing up toward the stars, simply fighting to live within the earth. In the next scene we see Cooper, a former NASA pilot turned farmer, lives in a broken world with his two children, a son named Tom and a daughter named Murph. He spends his days tending cornfields and fixing crashed drones technology from a time when humanity still reached out toward the sky. But Cooper never forgot. The sky still calls to him. He remembers the feeling of flight, of mission, of discovery. And he can see that same fire in his daughter, Murph. Murph's not like the other kids. She's brilliant, stubborn, and curious. And she believes there's a ghost in her room, something that knocks books off the shelves and creates strange patterns in the dust. Cooper, the man of logic, ignores it, but Murph doesn't let up. Each day they figure something out. The dust isn't random. It's falling according to a pattern of binary code. Cooper and Murph decode it together. It gives coordinates, a location. Cooper follows it, not knowing he is going straight into the heart of humankind's final hope. What he finds is shocking. Buried deep beneath the earth is a secret NASA complex, long believed to be out of commission, yet still operational. There he encounters Professor Brand and his crew. They have made something incredible. A wormhole located close to Saturn. A door, installed by otherworldly hands that opens up to other galaxies and potentially, new worlds. Worlds where life could exist. Professor Brand explains the situation. Earth is running out of time. There are no solutions left here. The only hope is out there, but to reach it, someone must fly the mission. They need Cooper. Back home, Murph is devastated. She begs him not to go. You have to stay, she pleads. But Cooper knows what's at stake. He promises her, with tears in his eyes, I'm coming back. He has no idea when. He has no idea if. But as he boards the spacecraft Endurance and glances over his shoulder at the receding shape of Earth, one thing is true. This isn't just a journey to find a new home. It's a journey to save his kids. To save us all. In the next scene we see, Cooper is aboard the Endurance, a glossy turning ship that will carry a team of scientists and adventurers through the wormhole. He is accompanied by astronauts and scientists, Dr. Amelia Brand, Doyle, Romilly, and Tars, a walking robot with a bad sense of humor. Theirs is an easy but frightening task, to journey across galaxies to find a new home for humanity. They approach Saturn, and suspended just beyond its rings is something humanity was never meant to see. A wormhole glittering, whirling, like a sphere of liquid glass, not a space hole, a gateway, an opening, a shortcut to another galaxy, left there, not by man, but by something, or someone. As the ship comes close, fear rises. No man has ever traveled through one. Cooper holds tight to the controls, Murph's face in his head. Then, silence becomes a riot of chaos. Space is warped, time is stretched, light is distorted. The Endurance plunges into the void. They come safe, but forever changed. Here in this new galaxy, their first obstacle is waiting for them. Miller's planet, a watery planet that orbits around a giant black hole named Gargantua. But there's a twist. Time is not the same here. Because the gravity of the black hole is so strong, every hour on the planet equals 7 years on Earth. It's a risk, but they must search for signs of life. They descend. The world is beautiful and flat, boundless water beneath a gray sky. But beauty hides danger. In a few minutes, huge waves appear on the horizon. Not waves, water mountains. They rush towards the team. Doyle is gone. The shuttle is wrecked. Cooper and Brand arrive at the ship, soaked, shaking, and are greeted by a bittersweet truth. Romilly, who stayed behind, is 23 years old. While they were gone for what seemed like hours, years have lapsed. At home, Murph is no longer a child. She's grown up now, and she's working for NASA. And she's bitter. Her dad left and didn't return. Every beat of the old wristwatch her father had given her, every buzz, a reminder that stings. Out in space, Cooper stares out into the void, his own guilt gnawing at him. He didn't mean to lose so much time. But the clock keeps ticking. The mission goes on. Earth is dying. And so is time. The journey continues, but the team is unraveling. Time wasted on Miller's planet looms over all of them. On Earth, Cooper's daughter Murph is an adult now, a scientist in collaboration with Professor Brand. She's angry, not just at her father for leaving her, but at the world for letting hope slip away from their hands. Murph believes her father abandoned her. What she does not know is that he is out there, risking his life in order to acquire a new home for her. Time lost, however, could never be recaptured. In the meantime, on the Endurance, the next planet on their schedule is a frigid one that is cold and barren. Dr. Mann's planet. Mann was the best of the first explorers sent via the Wormhole years earlier. His data was promising. Maybe, just maybe, this planet is it. They touch down on the icy surface. It's beautiful but cruel frozen ammonia clouds, massive glaciers, and endless quiet. Dr. Mann greets them, shocked and crying. He says they're humanity's last hope, that the planet is habitable. But he's lying. Dr. Mann falsified his data. He couldn't bear the loneliness anymore. He sent out false alarms in the hopes of being rescued. Now that they're here, he'll do anything it takes to escape. The betrayal is vicious and sudden. Mann attacks Cooper, leaves him to die in the frigid air, then he boards a lander and tries to dock at Endurance. But he doesn't know how to do it. His desperation is his death. The hatch explodes, debris shatters. The ship is wrecked. Cooper returns just in time, fighting to regain control. In one of the most nail-biting scenes in the movie, he and Brand use a spinning motion to dock with Endurance as it's rotating. It's insane, it can't be done. But they do. As they balance the ship, Cooper knows what has to be done. There isn't enough fuel to get them to the last planet and return home. Someone will have to make a sacrifice. He decides to go in alone to Gargantua, the black hole. If he can slingshot around it, he'll provide Brand with an escape route and send critical information back to Earth. He's falling now. Into darkness. And into something no human has ever seen. Cooper is lost now. He has released his ship from the Endurance, giving Amelia Brand the final boost of speed she needs to escape in the direction of the last viable planet. And while she flees for hope, Cooper plunges into the unknown, into Gargantua, the behemoth black hole which distorts not only light, but space and time themselves. For the others, this would be an absolute killing. But what Cooper finds is more than science, more than sense. He does not die. Instead, he finds himself within something that seems constructed. Endless, glistening rooms filled with repeating patterns and layers like within a crystal. This is the Tesseract. Time is not linear in this scenario. It's real space. Cooper is outside Murph's childhood bedroom walls, watching through time itself. He's watching her as a kid. He's watching the bookshelves, the dust, the ghost. He's the ghost. All those years ago, when Murph had said that something was trying to talk to her, it was him. Now he understands. He's here, not by accident, but intentionally. By the mysterious beings who've created the wormhole. Cooper believes that they're not alien life. They're future humans' advanced ancestors who think in terms of time as space. With the time from Murph's watch left behind years ago, Cooper sends a message to her in Morse code, a message she'll find. She gets the quantum information harvested from inside the black hole, the final piece needed to solve gravity. If Murph solves it, she can complete the equation that will take Earth's colonies to space. Back on Earth, Murph awakens to reality. The specter of her childhood was her father spanning dimensions. Tears flow freely down her face as she deciphers the code. The answer is here. And it works. She rescues humankind. The colonies depart. Cooper, his mission a success, feels the Tesseract break apart around him. His body floats in space until rescued by a ship approaching. Cooper has done what no one else can. He went between galaxies, played roulette with time, and dove into a black hole all for love. And now, he wakes up in a future, not his own. He's on Cooper Station, a massive space colony that orbits near Saturn. It's because of his daughter Murph Cooper, the scientist who solved gravity and saved mankind. People go around unencumbered. The air is pure. Kids play beneath fake skies. It's everything Earth could no longer afford, but Cooper doesn't feel at home. To him it has only been a short time. To Murph, it has taken a lifetime. He sees it now as his daughter, aged, lying peacefully in a hospital bed. Her family surrounds her, children, grandchildren, all of them alive due to what Cooper and Murph did. Their eyes meet. No grand speeches. No apology needs to be spoken. Only love. No parent should have to see their child die. Murph whispers with resolve, "Go, find a Brand." Amelia Brand finds herself alone on a distant planet, Edmonds's planet. After Cooper released and dove into the black hole, she continued on, plan in hand. The planet is hostile but capable of sustaining life, and she's not just surviving, she's building. Creating the future and building a home for the rest of humanity. Cooper knows what he has to do. He pilfers a small ship, a shiny and silent thing. No farewell orations, no farewell. He takes it himself, off into the wormhole again. The stars before him, twinkling like breadcrumbs to guide him through time and space. Out here, Bran stakes a claim. She steps out of the extraterrestrial ground with the memory of those they lost. The ones who gave everything. She unzips a zipper on a stasis pod. Edmonds, the initial astronaut, is inside. Dead. But not lost. She removes her helmet. The atmosphere is sparse, but it will suffice. This world is their second chance. They look out at the stars from back at Cooper Station, unaware that somewhere out among them the man who guaranteed their existence keeps on flying, not because he has to, but because that's who he is, the pilot, the dreamer, the father who never lost hope. As the ship disappears into the black, one fact remains: as long as there is love, mankind will always fly by the stars. Interstellar is science fiction, sure. But it's also filled with philosophical discussions about time, love, sacrifice, and what it really means to be human. But if you had to make a choice to remain with people you love on a planet that's collapsing, or flee them behind in order to save humanity, what would you do? Leave your response in the comments. We'd love to know what you think. And if this story resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe for more movie deep dives. Until next time, keep reaching for the stars. Thanks for watching.